It is January 24th, 6:10 a.m. So I had a bit of an issue with yesterday. We lost the recording. So the work I did is all in the ether now. And everything I talked about doing. So on the 23rd, we sold the rest of the logs that were over here on the hill. Chopped down a bunch of mowed a bunch of grass over there. And I was talking about doing chickens. Now, where I want to put the chickens is back here, on the back end of this area. So we're going to be chopping these trees down and clearing out all the stumps we can. We might not be able to sell any of the wood today, but we will definitely try to get as much done as possible out there. I didn't check on the silage pit today yet. We'll have to go do that. I think it's at like 36%, 38%. Where is my measuring stick? It's the clearing stick. Should be over here, actually. I completely forgot it was over here. There it is. So we're going to use this to measure out the pieces that we're going to cut. And we're going to go grab the skid steer with the stump grinder. And we're going to get to work on this. And we're also going to clear out these stumps right here. Just any stump we see on the way there, we're going to clear out. And then, yeah, we're just basically going to be doing a lot of forestry stuff today. Which, that's pretty much been the name of the game for a while. But I think it's going to be good for us in the long run here, clearing all these stumps, clear the trees out, sell the wood, and get some chickens going. So I'm going to probably buy 20. I'm probably going to do two chicken pastures, and they can hold, I believe it's 30 chickens. So I'm going to buy 20 chickens to put in the pastures there. We're also going to get there's a little trailer that I could get. It's a little car trailer that can hold up to 2,800 liters. And we'll fill that up with wheat at the vehicle, or the farm shop. And that will be the food source for a bit. I don't know how much they're really going to eat to begin with. And I was thinking about getting baby chicks at first and just letting them grow up, but I think I might go for the adults so we can start getting eggs right away. They're going to cost a little bit more, about $50, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run, starting out with those. And then we can keep cycling the chickens. This stump does not want to go away. Okay, there it goes. Just wonder why this stump is just sitting around. But I want to try and get some egg production as soon as possible. So we're gonna buy just adult chickens to start with, and not really sure which chickens we'll sell. We'll probably sell the 10 that are younger every single time they come to a certain age. Which I think is like 5 months or 6 months is when they reach their max potential to sell. Don't think I'm going to be getting any roosters. I don't think there's a point to those. aside from aesthetics. But I'm not really sure. I know that I think roosters in Farming Simulator 19 stopped them from reproducing? Or something, like it messed with egg production somehow. You know what I forgot to do? There was a mod that I was going to activate, which are gas, like diesel canisters, basically. And I was going to activate that mod as kind of help out with getting diesel back and forth to our farm here. So basically what we want to do is we want to clear out the spot here behind the house of the trees and set down a couple of chicken pastures. We'll have to water the chickens if we're using the pasture, but that'll be okay. We have a water trailer, so there's no big issue there. Need to line this up. There we go. It's roughly about there. This tree will bring in some good money. Where's the cut? There's the cut right there. Just gonna make sure to line it up again. There we go, something like that. Can't seem, there we go. I was about to say I can't seem to be able to see where I cut it. Let's see, right there, I think. Yeah, that's about right. It's basically just some work to get this whole area cleared out. We really need a nice spot here for the chickens. And at first I was thinking about doing pigs, but they're just too expensive to begin with. The pig pasture is just a little bit too expensive. So we'll have to go with chickens first and foremost. But I think once the chickens really start paying off, I think we should be able to go. With you know what? I'm just gonna leave that as is. I don't want to cut any more off of that top there. But once we get the chickens going and we actually start getting some eggs and able to make some money off of them, shouldn't be too big of a problem to move on to pigs, which would be really fun, I think. And I know you can kind of make your own, you can get your own pig feed together, but from what I've been able to ascertained from other things I've seen with the pigs, it's better to actually just feed them the pig food. Because you'd make more money off of selling the crops that you would feed them. And the pig food's not that expensive. I think it's about $1,000 for 1,000 liters of pig food. Roughly. Let's go right here. That's good. That's about the right size, sort of. Alright. Just want to get these tree bits out of the way here. We need some nice piles so that way we can work on it. Let's see. Grab this one, throw it over here onto this. And we can actually clear out the trees that are out in the fields now, because we have a stump grinder. That helps us do that now. So we'll put all the small pieces over here, all the hand manipulatable pieces, and all the big ones will just go kind of next to this. We don't really have to measure these ones out. It's really not as important. It's only important for the really, really large pieces, really. So, all the small pieces in one pile. And we saw that on, I believe it was day 22, is when I sold the big pile of small pieces. I actually got, I want to say it was almost $3,000. I believe it was almost $3,000. So that wasn't bad at all. Let's go ahead and cut this one down here. Clean up the tree itself. Get ready to make our cuts again. Probably just trim the tip off here. There we go. That one's all nice and ready. Ready to do this. Let's get our measuring stick lined up. About right there. Okay. And we can kind of see where the cut was. About right there. Now we have to kind of eyeball it a little, but that's okay. Move that out of the way a little bit, and we can just line it up like that and make our cut right here. Okay. Now this piece, after we cut this piece, we should be able to pick these ones up here. All the rest of them. See, that's about right. It's close there. So we can go right here. That's good. We can move this onto the pile over here. I think it's more or less not about, right now it's really not about getting these logs sold right away. It's more about getting the space cleared for the chickens is what we're trying to get accomplished here. This is all going to get sold, obviously, but we need to clear this spot for the chickens as quickly as we can. So that's more or less what we're doing. We're not really worried about loading up the trailer and moving everything over to the shop. in these next couple of days. We just need to clear out this area. Get it ready. Ready for some chickens. Now, it'd be awesome if we could afford the bigger chicken, the big chicken coop. But I think for the time being, we're gonna have to just go with the cheaper pasture option. Because I believe the large chicken coop it's pretty expensive. We can check that. Let's check the sales for the day. Nothing sparking my interest there, so let's check the chicken coop prices. So the big chicken coop, which would be fantastic to get, is $79,000. That's well out of our price range right now. So we're gonna be going with the cheaper pastures. Which, wait a second, they don't require water at all. That's even better. So all we have to do is get them feed. That's it. Awesome. That makes it a lot easier. So let's just keep working on this. Keep chopping these trees down. These trees down. I'm having a hard time speaking, apparently. Keep chopping the trees down. Keep cutting them into pieces. We'll move the stump grinder over here in a bit to take care of the stumps. Ooh, this is a big one right here. And we do need enough space to be able to fit the, ooh, that fell on the other tree over there. We will need enough space to be able to fit the skid steer through to be able to retrieve the pallets of eggs. It shouldn't be too big of a problem, though. Alright, so we got this nice big tree to cut up now. Let's see, where did my measuring stick go? Uh-oh. Did I lose it? No, I don't want that. You might... There you are. Don't scare me like that. I need my measuring stick. Alright. Line it up. Make the cut. Right about there. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and you know, it's gonna take a hot minute to get all these trees chopped up, because I'm trying to be a little bit more precise with my cuts here. You know, trying to get that 4-meter length. That seems like a good length. Fits in the trailer really well, so looks like it's working out pretty well right now, so. Alright, let's see. There's the cut. So I'm going to move this back a little. Right about there. And right about there. It might be a little short, actually. That might be 3.9. No, it was 4. Worked out. Alright. There, and there's where we'll cut. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Lots of work to do. Lots of work. It'd be great if there was some sort of mod where you could use the trees. I believe I've said this before in this series already. Is that a 21 carved into the... It's not just me, but that bark looks like the number 21. Anyway, it'd be really neat if you could use the wood as building materials. You could essentially just make your own animal pens out of the wood. That would be really awesome. Let's hope it's something that's thought about for, I don't know, maybe a DLC or possibly just a free mod. You know, it takes, you know, X amount of... We'll just go ahead and leave that to that length. You know, it takes X amount of wood, you know, logs or something like that, and then you can make animal pens out of it. Now let's see. I don't know how far back to cut the trees here. But let's go ahead and cut this one down. Get the measuring stick, do it all over again. Come on, there you go. Okay, about right here. Moved it a little too much there. Let's move it back right about there. That's good. Okay. Close, close. Let's see. Right there. That's good right there. And we can cut right here. Alright, next piece. Now these two should be pick-upable, retrievable, and manipulatable. Just go ahead and make the cut there. Should be close. Yeah, it's spot on. It's nice having a measuring stick. How long is this? 7.5. We definitely can't deal with a piece that long. I would overtake not only the trailer, but I think the tractor too. It would actually go past the tractor. At least it seemed like it would. Alright, little piece here. And we'll just keep throwing it onto this big pile forming over here with all the small pieces. And the big logs, I think the big logs are going to be the ones we sell first, just because they're all in the way and they can't be picked up by hand. Alright, we're going to cut down one more tree out here before we start removing some stumps, just to get them out of the way. Right after we cut this one down and measure it out, we will do some stump removal. And I'll probably go grab the tractor. Maybe we can get some sold today. Maybe try and get as many of the big ones sold as possible. Get those out of there. Alright, go grab my measuring stick. Come on, there you go. Alright, just line that on up. Now, if I could, this is probably how I would do it, you know, if I was actually doing it. But if I could, I'd have a ratchet strap or something to hold the measuring stick up against the log, or possibly just, you know, something to mark, so I didn't have to deal with trying to eyeball it so much. I would just mark a big, like a chalk line. Put a chalk line down on the log be able to cut it like that. It'd be pretty brilliant if we could get a mod to do that. Maybe some chalk. Okay, now these pieces should be able to get picked up. I'm thinking. Yep, there it is. So we can throw these over on the big pile forming over here. Those are going to be nice and easy to sell. Alright. Let's see, get this lined up here. That's good. Sort of, mostly. And just cut and move. Alright. So we got that tree done. So now we're going to go ahead and start removing some stumps. We'll go, whoop, I want to grab that. We'll start removing some stumps. Go grab the, hey now. Go grab the tractor as well. Go load up some logs on it, see if we can get some sold. In fact, that's probably what we should try and do anyway, just because, you know, we can remove stumps during the night as well. Whereas we can't go to the shop and sell after 5, so I know there's been a few times where I've had to fudge that rule, but you know, trying to stick with it as best I can. Sometimes just, you know, you get to the shop and it's like 2 minutes to 5 and you're pulling up and the time just gets away from you. Because 2 minutes is almost nothing on this time scale. Alright, let's see. I don't see any stumps behind me. Come on, there we go. Alright. Let's chop up one more big stump here. And then we'll go grab the log forks. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to store the stuff over in the machine shelter over here, the vehicle shelter, until I get this side of the property done with clearing. We'll go ahead and throw down the, well, not throw, but detach the log forks right here. There we go. Go grab the log, or not the log forks, but the stump grinder. Let's go grab the log forks. What in the... Oh, I think it was the... Yeah, it was that. I was wondering why it wasn't moving. Let's get that. hear the greenhouses over there working. Spraying down the tomato plants. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and pick up this log and get it ready. And then go grab the trailer. Oh yeah. It's a big one. Alright, let's go ahead and shut this down for now. Oh. Those forks did not want to hold on to that trunk. Or that log. It's having a hard time with this here. Which is strange because I've picked one of these up before. Yeah. It's kind of a problem with this smaller one. It's not as heavy as the tracked one. So it has kind of an issue picking up some of these bigger logs. Now I'm having problems just getting this on here. Just trying to line it up. There we go. Don't try this at home. It's a bad idea. There we go. There. We got that one on there. Let's grab the other big one right here. Nice big sucker. There we go. There we go. That's a good spot. Go. Alright, now, we don't want to push it too much, but we're gonna, there it is. That's where we want it. Actually, I probably should have brought it a little bit more towards the center here. But we can start this up, open up the sides, and then we can strap it down, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And then we're gonna have to load in. We're gonna have to load in one from that side. Dang it! I'm trying to move the trying to move the camera around, and I'm getting dizzy here trying to do it. All right, so we want to grab this and put it on the side. Do a few tricks while we're doing some log loading here. It makes me wish I had the slightly bigger one, but it's just a little bit too far out of the price range for us. Okay, let me me see, I can't really tell what's going on here. Okay. No. No. That's not what we want. There we go. There we go. That's what we want right there. Okay, strap this down so it doesn't go nowhere. Alright, now we gotta get at least 3 more logs on there and get it over to the shop in an hour and a half game time. Hour and a half game time, which is not an easy feat. Let's see. Just, come on. Get off. Get off. There, no. Come on back. Alright. I'm gonna have to push it from that end. Just a nudge. Just a little nudge. Just a little nudge. There we go. Right there. Alright. 2 more logs. We can do it. It doesn't really matter which logs they are either. It just, as long as we get 2 more logs on there. Strap it down. Good. Next log. We'll get this one. Get the far one right here. Up against the clock. This is not good. I don't want to have to be late again to the shop. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me now. Not yet. We can do tricks later. We don't have time for that right now. Alright, let's see. I can't see very well here. There we go. And go. Oh, this thing better be able to get up that hill. Honestly, I did not even think about that. But let's get to the shop and find out. Alright, we kind of made it. You know, we're going to be a few minutes late to sell it, but we made it to the shop by 5 at least. So, let's see what this brings us. Hey, there you go. A little over $6,000. $6,124. Not bad at all. Honestly, what I kind of want to do is get the other one sold tomorrow, and we should be able to afford the new tractor tomorrow. And we're still looking at trying to get the Bureau tractor here. No, not that one. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Still looking at trying to get this thing. But I'm honestly like thinking maybe trying to get a different one. But I don't want to spend too much. How much does that Bureau tractor weigh? That's one of the biggest things, is the tonnage. 3.8 tons versus what ours weighs now. which is 2. Okay. It's also got 100 horsepower behind it. It's a lot of power there compared to our 25. But that's one of the goals, is to get that tractor, so that's what we're gonna go for. So I mean, I'm looking at the money now and I'm thinking, man, I could totally get that pig pen, that pig pasture, but gotta focus. Can't get that yet. But I think next tomorrow I'm gonna have that diesel can mod installed, so that way we can have some canisters of diesel that we can just have at the farm for just in case moments, you know. We need emergency fuel, or, you know, if we don't want to have to bring our tractors all the way back to the shop. I don't think they carry that much. I think it's like 10 liters of fuel. Well, maybe not even that much. Maybe it's like 5. But that'd be enough for the lawnmower, at least. So that'll work out pretty well for that. But yeah, I think I will. I'm definitely going to load up some of the logs tonight, and as soon as it's time to go and be able to make it to the shop to sell by 9 o'clock, that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna sell this tractor and buy the new one. We should have enough money for that after one trip, because this one is worth a little over 6,000 in this menu just to sell directly to the shop. But if we look at the price for this tractor at the shop, it'll be a bit higher. I think it's like 20% higher, I want to say. So yeah, let's go ahead and get more of these logs loaded up here for tomorrow. It's gonna make it a little difficult because we're gonna have to dodge around some stumps at first. But we really need that better tractor. It goes a little faster too. It's not much, but it goes at least a little bit faster. I did say that it can do some tricks when we get back, so there's that. Alright, I think we may need to put the sides up, maybe. Let's back up off of it. Oh, okay. It's just gonna eat the log for me there. Okay. Definitely can't leave the log like that. Can't really see here. There we go. Alright, let's back it up and straighten it back out. Oh, man. It's proving a little difficult. I'm just trying to tap the accelerator and the brake, but these things are pretty finicky when it comes to acceleration. Not too far now. I think that might be hanging off the edge. No, actually it's not bad. So we'll go ahead and strap that there. Not bad at all. So now let's get back over. Oh. Back over here, grab some more of the logs. Damn it all. Having problems. Pedals keep sliding away from me. Okay, relax. Man, this thing does not want to cooperate right now. It knows I'm trying to get some work done, so it wants to be difficult. I told it couldn't do tricks earlier, so it wants to play games. Come on. Stop messing with me. We have a lot of work to do. You want fuel, right? How about I threaten it? You want fuel, right? You want to get fixed at the machine shop? Then quit screwing around. Okay. It's just about time to start packing up the equipment for the night. Alright, strap that down. 3 more logs, it seems, would be the order of the day, the order of the night now, actually. That big one back there. Just run over the stump. I'm tired of screwing around with these stumps. I screw around too much. No. Did not hit the gas that much. Come on. Get on there. There we go. Oh, we got many things to do. We can't be messing up with this. Only shoot 3 more days before February, and I want to try and get this done before then, because we got a lot more things to try and complete in February. Now, why would you do that? There we go. Okay. Get this one. Get the furthest ones, pretty much. We're gonna probably end up having to go a little bit past dinner time here, because this needs to get done. So close to being done. There's just no point in going inside now when it's that close to being done. Now just, there you go. Let's just sit there. Yeah, I might be done before that. And we'll just grab this one here. I underestimate the time scale on this sometimes, I swear. They start running up the clock. Oh man, this is rough. These controls in this thing sometimes just does not want. Like it wants to float almost. There we go. There you go. Alright, now it's time to pack it up. Didn't go too far past 2000. Now why would that happen? Did not press the button. Pressed up. Zoom in. Okay. Just flip this around here. Get it backed in. Alright. Shut it down. Go grab the other pieces of equipment. The stump grinder. I think I just saw the stump grinder actually. Let's go grab it. Pack it in. Alright. We'll call that a day's work, which not a bad day's work actually. Got quite a bit done. Quite a few of the trees done. We're at 40% on this silage, and we need to check the greenhouses before packing it in for the night. So we're almost about halfway there with both of these for a pallet each. We'll have to pick up quite a few different things from the shop. We'll have to make a shop day pretty much, because it's going to take quite a bit of travel time to do it, probably a couple trips. But that's it for today, everybody. I'm gonna go get me some dinner, late dinner, take a bath, go to bed. Thanks for swinging by the homestead, and we'll see you next time. But until then, have a great night, everyone.